Meow. This will keep the dust out of my face. Very good. While I'm doing this, because this is going to be a little while cutting this. So I won't put you through all of the rigors of the Dremel tool running while I'm doing this. And I'll get back with you and show you what it's like when I get it all cut out. Well, okay. You've seen this. Now I have the front cut open and the drafters put in. I'm debating on whether to attach the bottom now or the door first. I'm probably going to take the door off of my old stove and put it on here first. That way I can reach in here and attach the bolts in it, instead of through the front. Yeah, that sounds like a plan to me. So, first thing I gotta do is I gotta get this whole stove took down. Let's get the door off first. That door does not want to come off. Down a lot better than I thought it was going to. There we go. Flatten that out a little bit. I gotta take this off. So that's okay for now. Now let's see if I cut it right. Yeah, it fits perfect. Let's mark where I gotta put my hinges. Before I do anything. Go to the door. Oops. These holes, this is going to be the tricky one. Get these holes drilled. I can't dent them or score them. Now these screws just fit in here. My screwdriver is same deal with these ones. I'm going to bend them over. That'll stop them from backing out. Now they cannot back out. Now the one on the door is going to be the tricky one because I have to make sure that I can still close the door. That's going to put a bit of pressure on it, which is fine. I just got to get it in the right spot. What I can do anyway. Beautiful. Now let's get my new handle attached to this, get this old one off. These rivets held up way better than I thought they were going to. Now, my door handle is going to attach a little differently. I can use that hole, that's good. All I really need to do here is mess up the treads, because this one doesn't have to be tight, because it has to be able to swing. That's got to be cut off though. Go. Let's cut off. Now I need a hole. Right around there. The drill is walking on me. There we go. Now, for this one, I gotta take my gloves off, because this one is going to be a little different. Now I can, if I need to, I can make my door wider I'm not going to though. And you want to keep it at the width that it is. And some Phillips. Good stuff. Like I said, I can actually take my door off if I need to. That'll help with cleaning out the stove and whatnot. Now it's just this. Like I said, I think I can just cut some of this and bend it in and it should be fine. So let's see. Around. I'm just getting a new disc right off the bat. This one is burning down real fast and I'm not going to have enough on it to do what I need to do anyway. I don't need those. Changing the blades can be a little bit tedious at times, but it's a necessity. I'm gonna have to look for more of these cutting discs eventually to replace the ones that I've used. I think this is number 5. right now, which is not bad for what I'm doing. You could save yourself a whole lot of messing around and go get a big grinder and do this. Now let's see if this is going to work the way I'm hoping it will. I'll go do it with my there. Yes, this will work beautifully. And now the bottom cannot come out. Isn't that fantastic? Meow. Oops. Now I can take my old stove out and put my new one in. Door on. Oh wait now. Almost forgot. I got the lining for the door. I'm going to put this on the door itself. I don't need my gloves on for this, I don't think. Let's see how well this, maybe I'll put it on the door. Hopefully it sticks okay because the door is kind of dirty. I'm hoping that it'll stick okay. And stay on there. Where's my knife? Where's my knife? My knife is gone. There's my knife. Here. Try to cut this now. Now let's see how sticky it actually is. Whoops. You're supposed to just be able to stick this on. with this. Well, let's talk. Let's get a piece for the bottom. I'll have lots of this left, that's for sure. That's okay because I'm sure eventually it will need replacement. Aha! Now let's see how it goes on. Nice, the door seal looks like it's sealed up good. A little bit on the bottom, that's okay, I don't mind that. Now, let's get it put in place. First, I'm going to clean up some of this mess. So I'll get back with you in just a minute once I get some of this cleaned up, okay? Okay. We got everything almost cleaned up. Belongs in my Dremel. That can go in with my Dremel. I broke my disc that I had on. When I dragged up my Dremel, I didn't watch what I was doing, and I just dragged the Dremel up and broke off the disc. It was a good disc too, so you know, sometimes that happens when you're not paying attention. Yep. But I am ready to take out my old stove and put in my new, so let's get that done. Dandy. Alrighty, well, the stove build went really well. I am quite pleased with it. Good stuff, good stuff. Well now, job well done. I think that deserves a snackable. Yep. Pretzels, peanut butter, little chocolate chips. Watch this, guys. These things are delicious. So what you do is you take a pretzel, you get some peanut butter, and then you get some chocolate chips. Huh. Mmm. Good stuff. Yeah, the metal, when I cut out the piece of steel out of the boiler, it actually bent the opposite way. Strange, I know, but that's just the way it bent. But I have an idea for that piece anyway, for what I can do with it. That'll be for a future video. Not right now. It should work out pretty good for what I want it for. If I can get it to work. That's the other half of the battle. Alrighty guys, I'll get back with you very shortly. Just gonna have this sit down for a few minutes and relax. Rest up a bit. I'll see you in a few minutes. Well guys, I'm gonna call it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. And like I said, on my next video we will do a burn-in on the new stove. Maybe cook up something to eat. I was looking at some of my wood is probably going to be too big to fit in there. That inch makes all the difference in some cases. A lot of my wood is short enough, so I won't have to worry about it. So that's okay. And the new bag of wood that I caught it all small, like this size, so I'll have no trouble with that at all. So, on that note guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the new stove build. It's an upgrade from the last one. And that's what it's all about when I'm out here doing these little projects, is just making life a little better for myself and making things a little bit better on the step. I do have my old stove over there that I need to get rid of, but I'm just going to leave it on top of the wood pile for now. Until spring cleanup. Well, they're not having a spring cleanup this year, they're having a fall cleanup. So, fall cleanup, I'll get rid of it. That's if I don't use some of it for another project, which could very well happen. Alrighty guys, be safe, have fun. I will catch you all on the next one. Try to get out and enjoy it. The nice days, even though it started raining now.